So this book I basically got off Andrew Huberman's podcast about meditation and decided to get it and read it. Although I understand about meditation and what the benefits are, in kind of the spiritual sense, more like, and also many of the actually in the science, biological, scientific, neurological terms with various books. But this was an amazing study, 40 years research done by two guys, Daniel Goleman and Richard Davidson, both Harvard professors, since I guess early 70s or something like that, where they traveled back and forth between India and Tibet and back to, essentially to US and Harvard, done a lot of research from where they didn't have much support to now where there's a lot of support and research being done in the world of meditation, mindfulness, so on and so forth. But the biggest thing was, there's several things in this. One is altered traits means basically you're permanently changed. Or not permanently changed, but your whole being and who you're being and everything changes with the long-term meditation. Essentially, the minimal for that traits to appear, according to the research, is 1,000 hours. And matter of fact, I'm a bit over 1,000 hours, I believe, based on my calculations. Being doing meditation for 5+ years, minimum at least 20 minutes. Most days it's 40 minutes or so, and more than that, sometimes twice a day. Occasionally I'll do that when I have the urge to do it. But that's kind of, was a slow climb. But the basic study they found, ultimately what they said, concluded in the book, is if everyone in the world meditates, if you're about world peace, that's how the world peace will be achieved, because there's a change in the whole empathy people have, empathy and also being kind. All that shows up in people who meditate a long term. Kindness, loving way of being, all that shows up. Not only that, your brain stays younger, or stays the age that you started meditation with. It doesn't age. Right? It won't reverse age per meditation, but that's, reverse aging is a different factor where you have Dr. David Sinclair probably, to follow on reversing your age, or one of the foremost scientists in the reverse age spectrum. But anyway, altered state, it's a must read, basically showing, various studies that show basically our prefrontal cortex and amygdala are being connected. Amygdala is our, reptile brain, where it reacts to, emotional, essentially. Prefrontal cortex, where is our rational, essentially a brain, which with meditation, they both connect, and hence we're able to figure out the reality faster, detect our thoughts faster, so on and so forth, and that in turn lets us be more empathetic, kindness, so on and so forth, being present to the situation. It also shows in the studies for them that people who meditate can pay attention to people way better than people who don't meditate, focus. I thought my focus was based on my communication courses that I have taken, and also coaching I've done. I've coached people in communication, more like assisted in coaching, not the main coach. But that kind of helped me, I thought, was how I communicate and how I talk to people, how I pay attention. But after reading this book, now I understand why I'm able to focus more on other people when I'm talking, listening to them more focused. And when I see other yogis or people, how they listen very intently and understand people easily than normal people. So anyway, great book, must read book. If you thought about meditation and truly want to understand the benefits of meditation, you should read this book if you haven't, paid attention to it before, and truly understand how it can change your life completely when you meditate regularly for a long time. Hope that helps you.